Have you ever thought your child was finally moving forward, only to feel like everything went backwards the very next week? One good day, one small win, and then suddenly it feels like you're right back where you started. That emotional whiplash can make parents wonder if progress is even happening at all. Today we're talking about something that can quietly weigh on parents of neurodivergent children: progress. What it really looks like, why it rarely moves in a straight line, and why ups and downs don't mean your child is falling behind. This isn't about timelines or promises, it's about understanding growth in a way that feels honest and sustainable. Ready? Because this is Kind Parent Collective. Less perfect parent, more real one. The expectation that progress moves forward. Many of us grow up with the idea that progress looks like steady improvement. Skills are learned, mastered, and then never lost. Once something clicks, it's supposed to stay clicked. So when a child uses a new word one week and then stops the next, or tolerates something yesterday but struggles today, it can feel confusing and discouraging. Parents may start asking themselves whether they imagined the progress or did something wrong. But this expectation doesn't match how development actually works, especially for children whose nervous systems process the world differently. Why nonlinear progress feels so discouraging. Nonlinear progress can feel emotionally exhausting because it doesn't offer clear reassurance. There's no straight line to point to, no steady upward trend to rely on. Parents often describe this as feeling hopeful one moment and defeated the next. That emotional swing can be harder than slow progress itself. It can create self-doubt, anxiety, and the sense that you're constantly bracing for regression. These feelings don't mean you're pessimistic, they mean you care deeply and want to understand what's happening. The nervous system drives development. For many neurodivergent children, progress is closely tied to nervous system regulation. When a child feels safe, supported, and regulated, skills are more accessible. When stress, fatigue, or sensory overload increases, those same skills can become harder to reach. This doesn't mean skills are lost, it means access fluctuates. Understanding this can help parents reframe difficult days not as setbacks, but as signals that the nervous system needs support. Why regression isn't always regression. Parents often worry when a child seems to lose a skill they once had. While true regression can happen in certain situations, many apparent regressions are actually temporary shifts. A child might pull back from communication during times of change. They might struggle with regulation during growth spurts, illness, or new environments. What looks like going backwards is often the nervous system conserving energy. Progress doesn't disappear. It pauses, reshapes, and then reemerges. Growth often happens beneath the surface. Some of the most important progress is invisible. Emotional awareness, sensory tolerance, and internal regulation often develop quietly. A child might still have meltdowns but recover faster. They might still avoid eye contact but stay present longer. These changes can be subtle and easy to miss, especially when parents are focused on external milestones. Not all progress announces itself loudly. Why comparison makes progress harder to see. Comparing your child's journey to others can distort how progress feels. Development charts and social media snapshots often highlight only the smooth parts of growth. When parents compare their child's nonlinear progress to someone else's highlight reel, it can make every pause or struggle feel like failure. Progress makes more sense when viewed through your child's individual nervous system, not someone else's timeline.
For people, each one is unique. You cannot say that one autistic child will have similar condition and similar behavior.
Good days don't cancel hard ones. It's easy to believe that once a child has a good day, they should be able to repeat it consistently. But good days don't erase hard days, and hard days don't negate growth. A regulated moment doesn't guarantee the next one. Development is influenced by sleep, stress, sensory input, and emotional load. Expecting consistency too soon can place unnecessary pressure on both parent and child. Progress lives in patterns over time, not perfection day to day. Parents often carry the weight of uncertainty. One of the hardest parts of nonlinear progress is not knowing what it means. Parents may ask themselves whether they should change strategies, push harder, or wait it out. This uncertainty can feel heavy, especially when parents feel responsible for outcomes. But uncertainty doesn't mean you're lost. It means you're navigating a complex, responsive process. Pausing to observe rather than immediately react can be a powerful form of support. Why plateaus are part of growth. Plateaus often worry parents because they feel like nothing is happening, but plateaus are often periods of integration. During these times, the brain may be consolidating skills, reorganizing pathways, or preparing for the next leap. What looks like stagnation can actually be preparation. Growth doesn't always look active on the outside. Redefining what forward means. Forward movement doesn't always mean new skills. Sometimes it means fewer shutdowns, faster recovery, or increased trust. Forward can look like a child seeking comfort, expressing frustration safely, or tolerating something for a few seconds longer than before. When parents redefine forward this way, progress becomes easier to recognize. Supporting progress without rushing it. Parents often feel pressure to capitalize on progress, adding more demands when things seem to be going well. But moving too quickly can overwhelm the nervous system. Sustainable progress grows best when it's supported gently and consistently. Holding space for rest, repetition, and regulation allows skills to settle more deeply. Progress isn't fragile, but it does need breathing room. Trusting the long view. Nonlinear progress makes more sense when viewed over months and years rather than days and weeks. Patterns emerge slowly. Looking back can reveal growth that wasn't obvious in the moment. Many parents realize later that what felt like constant ups and downs was actually steady movement forward. Trusting the long view can bring relief when short-term progress feels unclear. A reminder for overwhelmed parents. If progress feels confusing, it doesn't mean you're missing something. It means you're paying attention. You're noticing patterns, responding to needs, and adjusting along the way. That responsiveness is part of progress too. Your presence matters just as much as milestones. At Kind Parent Collective, we believe progress doesn't have to be linear to be meaningful. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, if your child's journey feels uneven, it doesn't mean they're behind. It means they're developing in a way that reflects who they are and what they need. And if today was rough, you still did enough. Catch you on the next one.